You're watching the Newsuck. Wow, you must be really bored at work. Well, as if the situation in 2020 wasn't bad enough, we got people hunting for it now. Scientists pull living microbes, possibly 100 million years old, from beneath the sea. It's a movie plot. I mean, really? Microbes buried beneath the sea floor for more than 100 million years are still alive, a new study reveals. When brought back to the lab and fed, they started to multiply. Sounds like a movie we've seen, doesn't it?
We've taken a briefing to this country.
Excuse me, General, you got a minute?
What are you talking about?
I know what I told you, but now I'm telling you.
We're in deep. We're already. We're in deep. Deep. We're already in deep. We're in deep. We're in deep. And we're already in.
Microbes are oxygen-loving species that somehow exist on what little of the gas diffuses from the ocean surface to deep into the seabed. The discovery raises the insane possibility, as one of the scientists put it, that the microbes have been sitting in the sediment dormant, or at least slowly growing without dividing, for eons. Okay, so let's go down with our disaster checklist here. We have scientists poking their nose where it doesn't belong. We have ancient organisms of some sort buried deep below the surface of the ocean. And we've also got a dormant state of this, whatever this is, this microbe or whatever. Slowly growing and not dividing for eon. Isn't this how the Godzilla thing started? Or no, that was with a nuclear reactor. Sorry, my bad. The scientist is telling us the new work demonstrates microbial life is very persistent and often finds a way to survive. Sound familiar? I mean, we should just start throwing up movie quotes for this. I mean, this is the plot to every like disaster movie. It's gosh, just keep your nose out of man. Oh, sorry. Keep your nose where it belongs. Don't go poking around trying to make things better. Stop playing God, you idiots. What's more, by showing that life can survive in places biologists once thought uninhabitable, the research speaks to the possibility of life elsewhere in the solar system. And who had aliens for August? Oh, aliens? You, in the back. You had aliens? Really? For August or September? Huh, okay, well, there we go. Aliens in August. So what it looks like here is we've got Godzilla meets Independence Day. Am I right? Am I close? Something? Anything?
Godzilla!
Okay. So yeah, the article goes on, and by the way, this is in Japan. The Japanese have found this. Here's a cool little picture of it right here. Basically, it looks like snow through a night vision lens. Who knew? 100 million year old clay. Interesting. So to explore what life might be there, Murano's team, this is Murano here, Murano, interesting, moron. To explore what life might be there, Murano's team carefully extracted small clay samples from the centers of the drilled cores to put them in glass vials and added simple compounds such as acetate and ammonium that contained heavier forms of isotopes. Oh, isotopes? Really? That's radioactivity, stupid. Sure, let's do that. That'd be great. Nitrogen and carbon that could be detected in the living microbes. On the day when the group first fed the mud samples with these compounds, and up to 557 days later. Okay, so this has been going on for a minute. These fools have been trying to just ruin things. Good grief. The team extracted bits of clay samples and dissolved it to spot any living microbes, despite the lack of food for them in the clay. The work was challenging. Typically, there are at least 100,000 cells per cubic centimeter of seafloor mud, but in these samples, there were no more than 1,000 bacteria in the same amount of sediment. Gee, I wonder why, Yakushi Murano, or whatever your name is up here. The preparation and care needed to do this work was really impressive, says Kenneth Nielsen, an environmental microbiologist retired from the University of Southern California. Thanks, California. Thanks, Kenneth Nielsen, wherever you were. The added nutrients woke up a variety of oxygen-using bacteria. In samples from the 101.5 million year old layer, the microbes increased by 4 orders of magnitude, more than 1 million cells per cubic centimeter after 65 days. I'm just going to go ahead and say that's a lot. The team reports in Nature Communications. There's a fun magazine. Where do I sign up for that one? Sounds riveting. So anyway, yeah, this goes to break it down, and that there's microbes down there that are 100 and some odd million years old, and they really shouldn't be down there. Oh, here we go. The bottom line says Bo Barker Jorgensen, Bo Barker Jorgensen. Oh my gosh, that sounds like a Swedish person who's from Georgia. A marine microbiologist at our house, in the middle of the university. Okay, so the bottom line is low food and energy seem not to set the ultimate limit for life on Earth. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Bo Barker Jorgensen. Gordy birdie. Well, on a lighter note, so we've all been there. You know what you really want to say, but you don't say it. Somebody, does something to you, pisses you off, whatever else. You know what you want to say. And all my friends out there in customer service and hospitality roles know exactly where I'm going with this. So here's a gentleman, a pub owner of the Grey Friar in Chawton. We're going across the pond on for this one. Our friends over in England. Simon Brencher, owner of the Greyfriar pub. There's a cool picture up right there. It looks like a classic British pub. I would love to go visit this place. So he fires back after negative reviews on TripAdvisor, and it's awesome. Okay, so a little background on this guy. He's got experience working as a front of house manager at London's first Michelin-starred Indian restaurant, which is oddly specific, but still cool by any stretch. And he was a GM for Gordon Ramsay for 2 years. So the Greyfriar has received hundreds of glowing comments, but those who have criticized the service have quickly been shut down by the boss. Yeah, it's like a 4.5 out of 5 star rated pub. I mean, look at that. That looks delicious. Yorkshire pudding. Ooh, London Pride. Yeah, there you go. Go for a pint of that. So one customer complained about the 14-pound burger, calling it a ripoff. And they weren't too happy with the taste either, referring to it as a, quote, processed meat brick, unquote. The coleslaw and oven chips were supposedly inedible, and the wait time was slow. In response to the comment, Simon said, all burgers are made with processed meat, mince, otherwise they would be a steak sandwich. And the chips go nowhere near an oven. They are peeled and hand-chipped before being triple cooked, boiled, low temp fried, and then high temp fried to order. That makes a really, really nice French fry. So if you want to do that at home, it takes a long time, but oh my gosh, they'll be so crunchy and crispy and it'll be so good. As you can see, we don't just throw food on a plate and hope no one notices as we rip off tourists. So there's Anna C. from Southampton. There's her review. So he's not throwing food on a plate, but he is about to throw some shade. So y'all sit down and watch. We cook everything to order and use the freshest ingredients we can find. This all takes time, as you could know. If you order a main course without a starter, you would normally look to wait at least 20 minutes for your food. As one of his customers also complained about the slow service and the price of its salads, and Simon did not hold back. He said, we were waiting for this review to arrive. I would like to say that it was a pleasure to serve you and your friends on the other table, but I can't. I love it. I love the Brits. Okay, and here's the reply here. Thank you for taking the time to leave us your review, which came up very promptly this Sunday evening. It is a shame that you still haven't replied to the personal message I sent you by asking for more details about your visit. I presume you are too busy fighting crime or slaying dragons from your keyboard. This review has perplexed us here at the Greyfriar as we check back on every table Sunday, and not one complaint was received. In fact, the lamb seemed to be the highlight of most people's roast lunches. I can only presume that you were too busy tapping away trying to stop the hordes of orcs at the gates of the Hampshire to notice us asking the question. I can't believe that you feared letting us know your disappointment at the time, being the internet warrior that you are. Next time we have a troll at our door, we very much look forward to seeing you riding in on your semicolon to the rescue. Kind regards, Simon, Norma, and Team Greyfriar. So this is in response to the person who said the Sunday lunch. Oh, here we go. A visitor called the classic Sunday meal the worst roast ever was also criticized. Usually Simon can work out who the comments are from, but this one baffled him as there were no issues with the service this particular night. His response, which I read to you, is classic. I love it. And the part about the troll and writing a semicolon. Oh, I love it. I love it. Speaking to Hampshire Live, which is the newspaper this was on, or website, whatever it is, Simon said, I think people have the right to complain, but I much prefer them talk to me personally, as TripAdvisor can't fix the problem. We have a sign by the bar that says, TripAdvisor can't fix it. We can. If you have an issue, come and talk to the manager or a member of the staff. We don't work 78 hours to annoy people, so we do it to make people happy. And you know what? PSA here, guys. If you have a problem at a restaurant, let them know, but be nice about it. Just be cool, okay? Just be cool about it. That's all you got to do. All right, last story for you today. Going to Germany, and wait for it, drum roll, drum roll. Naked sunbather chases wild boar through a park after it steals his laptop bag. Yes, folks, you read that right, and you heard it right. Amusing photographs from Germany show the man running after the animal to try and claim the plastic bag back, as people in the park watch on and laugh. And there's the picture. Oh, look, two piggies. Oh, look. A naked sunbather was seen chasing a wild boar through the park Sunday after it stole his laptop bag. Amusing photographs from Germany show the man running after the animal to try and claim the plastic bag back, but the cheeky boar and its two piglets appear to be too quick for the sunbather, who can't keep up with their speedy little trotters. As the incident unfolds, groups of friends and family sat on the grass, watched, and laughed. Heads are seen turning in surprise and amusement in the hilarious photographs. This is great. Look at this. This is the hand on hip. This is the classic. What the fuck? I love it. It's great. It's a nice shot of the boars running away. Oh, look at, oh, little tiny one. Oh, little tiny piggy. We call him Bacon Bit. Oh, there's a nice one. Oh, wow. Oh, man. I have a lot of questions about this. Okay, first off, why are you naked sunbathing and you have your laptop with you, I have questions. Why not leave the laptop in your car or leave it somewhere safe? Because you don't want to be that naked next to your computer. Or maybe you do. I don't know. I'm not here to judge. I'm just making observations here. But it's, I mean, there's pigs running around. There's a naked German guy running. And there's a laptop bag in the pig's mouth. I mean, this is like a Family Guy sketch. That's all I can say. So the incident happened at Teufelsee Lake. Teufelsee Lake, a bathing spot in the Grunwell Forest in Berlin, Germany. Grunwell Forest. That sounds hilarious. Grunwell. Sounds like an old witch. In Berlin, Germany. The snaps were taken by Adele Landauer, who said, "Nature strikes back. Wild boar hunt at the Teufelsee." Oh, these are great. Fantastic. Well, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hope I made you laugh. Hope you got some smiles out of this. I had fun doing it. You guys take it easy and be good to each other out there. See ya. Hey, thanks for watching the Newsuck. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. And by the way, here's our email. Hit us up if you find something cool or maybe have a cookie recipe from grandma or just whatever. We just like to talk to people. Thanks.